If you want dictionaries, not only for Quran but for ordinary Arabic, then of course Hans Wehr is very good. He gives Madi Mudara. He also writes the letters, Kataba, and then he doesn't write I or ist, he just writes you, Yaktubu. And then he gives Masdar. It's very important, Masdar. He uses Masdar but in Latin letters. And then if it is verb, he'll give you only, first of all, the meaning of the word mujarrad, and then he will go on to give the mazid. Number 2 means bab fa'ala, number 3 is bab fa'ala, like that he has of course explained, and all of you know the numbers of the various babs. If it is a noun, he will write second declension. Second declension means mamnu' min as-sarf. Second declension. And when he finishes with the verb, he comes up with the derivatives, nouns. For example, kataba yaktubu, and then he will kitab, maktab, all that. So it's a good dictionary. It's based on modern Arabic. Based on modern Arabic. If you want to find out the meanings of especially words that are special to Quran, Kataba, for example, you will find out. But there is a word Kataba, for example. Kataba in modern Arabic is to correspond. But in the Quranic Arabic, Kataba has a different meaning. That you will not find. It is not meant for. But in rice you will find Kataba. What does it mean? That is the contract that a slave gets into with his master to buy his freedom, to purchase his freedom. He will say within a period of 2 years, 3 years, whatever period they agree to, I will pay you, or I will serve you for such a period, I will pay you such an amount of money. That is mukataba. فَكَاتِبُوهُمْ in Surah Al-Nur, فَكَاتِبُوهُمْ. So that you will not find. But you will find in Penrice, you will find in Abbas Nazvi's dictionary, the words, the meanings that are specially used in the Quran, and the forms, certain forms may not be found in modern Arabic, but they are found in the Quranic Arabic. All that you will find in these 3 books. There is a Arabic book, a small book. It is called Al-Misbah al-Munir. Al-Misbah al-Munir. Al-Misbah al-Munir, that is bright lamp. The author is Fayyumi, Al-Fayyumi. Al-Fayyumi. Al-Misbah al-Munir lil-Fayyumi. This dictionary, the speciality of this dictionary is that it mentions the bab. Bab, other modern dictionaries mention the bab, but they write fatha, dhamma, kasra, the print, fatha, dhamma, kasra. But here, that may lead to mistakes also, because printing mistakes, instead of fatha you can put kasra. He doesn't do that. For you, he says bab kada, bab nasara, bab fataha. So you can't make a mistake there, because he mentions the basic words which are used to determine the abwab. He is very particular about abwab. You will not find this in other dictionaries. And also singular and plural. Plural of nouns. He is very particular about it, very correct whenever he mentions plurals of nouns, and bab of verbs. For, of course, that is a dictionary of ancient time. You will not find words that are used in modern Arabic. If you want modern Arabic, of course, you have Hans Wehr. Hans Wehr gives modern words belonging to modern Arabic. Words like electricity, like telephone and all that you will find. Dictionary in Arabic is Al-Mu'jam Al-Wasit. Wasit means what? Medium. Al-Mu'jam is a dictionary. It's not very large dictionary, it's not very small, but it's medium. Al-Mu'jam Al-Wasit. It's one of the publications of the Arab Academy of Egypt. There are academies, one of them is in Egypt, so it is a publication of the Arab Academy, Arabic Language Academy in Egypt. It doesn't have one author, it's a group of people. It's also, I think, available, do you have this? Yes. Al-Mu'jam Al-Wasit. Of course, those who have, they're learning the language may not be able to understand much from these, but in future you will inshallah be able to understand both these books. Reading will help inshallah. I would suggest, of course, along with the Quran, the translation of Sahih al-Bukhari. Sahih al-Bukhari, because the language of the Quran is inimitable. But the hadith, language of hadith, you can make use of it in your daily life, because there are a lot of expressions that can be useful in daily life. So it's doubly because it is also a book of hadith, and also you will benefit from the linguistic point of view. You have Mohsin Khan's translation, Hilali and Khan, translation by Hilali and Khan in 9 volumes. It has been published by various publishers, Darus Salam, for example. So it is, this text of the hadith is on the right and the translation is on the left. It's a simple translation, and you will inshallah benefit from this. There is also a book, a collection of hadith, the Riyadh al-Salihin. I think you also have this, Riyadh al-Salihin Nawawi. It's selection from Bukhari, Muslim and different collections of hadith, and arranged according to subjects like Tawbah, like Salah, like different topics. You also have translation for this. So if you have translation, that will also help you. I would suggest that whenever you read and come across a word that you have been looking for, you want to express an idea and you don't know what word to use, you can, if you find this word, you can take down, have a small dictionary like thing, jot down all these words that you find useful. And also, more than words, I would suggest the expressions, sentences, or half a sentence that you think is very useful, you want to use this in your life, that kind of expression. You can either highlight it in the text itself so that you can easily find out the expressions, and also make a note of these expressions at the end of the book. Usually there are 2 or 3 pages without writing. You can make a note there, cross-referencing. So that way, when you finish reading this book, you will have a very good collection of words and expressions.